Hey everyone, and just want to welcome you to our Le-Vel Opportunity webinar. My name is Danielle Costantino, and if you're a guest joining us tonight for the very first time, just want to extend a very special welcome out to you. And if you're currently on our team and you're just checking in to see how we're doing, well, then welcome back. And before I get started, just wanted to give you a little information, just basically on Tony and myself, just so that you know who you're talking with before we kind of launch into the Thrive Experience by Le-Vel and the opportunity of a lifetime, as we like to call it. So Tony and I, we've actually been in the network marketing profession since about 2010, and we both originally came from that good old 8 to faint of corporate America prior to this. So we've had the opportunity to create 3 different businesses in that time span, and I think it's important to note that even though we've had success and great success in 2 out of 3 of the companies where we've earned the top level, we've also had failure as well. And I can ultimately tell you that that's exactly why we are where we are right now. And, as top leaders, with Le-Vel, we've earned a lot of accolades. We've earned some really, truly life-changing rewards. But what we've done is everything that we love to do. And what that is that we have devoted the last 3 years just to sharing our knowledge, from our history in this industry with our team and others. And we're really excited to share that with you today. And so, with that said, guys, let's go ahead and get on over to the good stuff. I want to share with you today just some information about network marketing, because it's truly no accident or mystery why some people really just don't understand what it is and how it works. And so, over the course of the next 20 minutes or so that we're going to be spending together, I ultimately just want to share with you, number one, what network marketing is exactly, why it's so successful in helping people find those freedoms that they're after. And secondly, I want to also give you that chance to check out an incredible opportunity that may just be for you. So there's no sales pitch here. I don't want to sell you on anything or even pressure you for that matter. I just simply am here to educate you and others that are looking for that plan B or another stream of income. And I hope that this information that I share with you tonight, that it just provides you with some different options that maybe you didn't have before you joined us here today. So, with that, let's go ahead and start out by just talking about our mission statement for Le-Vel, which is helping people live the life that they deserve. And this is exactly what you're seeing on your screen right now. I definitely feel it's important that if we're going to be talking about Le-Vel and what we offer as a company, that you also understand, the purpose and why we do what we do, because we began with a very unique brand philosophy, and that was that Le-Vel was really created and it was envisioned with a greater purpose, basically a premium plan. This plan wasn't just to create a product or a product line, but it was to build a global brand and a new icon per se. Our brand encompasses ultra premium products, and the premium product lines were basically designed for those that are desiring a better lifestyle in every capacity. And so, let's discuss why this is really important to highlight, because, as we look over the last 10 plus years, there's really been a big change in the job scene when it comes to the demand of the need of human workers. And as we continue to move away from those days where that live person was needed to build the car or the machine, we're really now getting replaced by those machines and those robots, and they're doing the job much more efficiently, much more effectively. And basically what this means to you and I is that there's a lot less jobs out there available to all of us as we continue to move to that faster pace and that better organized method for productivity. And you add in that the companies are basically outsourcing everything from support and customer service and just regular everyday business operations outside of the US to save money. The jobs are diminishing very, very quickly. And so it's no wonder that people are getting scared and potentially even fearful for their futures, because that plan B is disappearing very quickly, and they need that plan B basically yesterday per se. So like it or not, the times are changing, and that's really where network marketing has that power to impact so many lives all at one time. And my goal with this webinar is really just to offer you that plan B opportunity, because I know what you're saying. I just don't know. I'm an employee. I like what I do, and I'm going to ask you to ask yourself, ultimately, what's safer? Being that employee or being an entrepreneur, and what's the better proven method to reach your goals for success and freedom? And so let's go ahead and take a look at that with what's on the screen here now. Because as an employee, have you ever noticed that most people work just hard enough to get by, and ultimately they're just paid enough to keep them at their job, and potentially even just over broke because they need that biweekly paycheck to survive. They're living paycheck to paycheck. And most employees stick with that job an average of 3 to 4 years. They've got very little loyalty to the companies that they work for. And it's a sad reality. And I think what's even worse is that even for those rock star employees, they've got great numbers, highlights, awards, maybe even perfect attendance. They're ultimately still just a number to that company. And if the company can find a way to do the same thing, that you or that rockstar employer are doing at a lower cost, your job's on the chopping block most likely, and you could be potentially without a job, without a paycheck, and without a lot of the necessities that you and your family really need to survive. And so it is sad, but money really does dictate all decisions when it comes to corporations and employees. And so, when you flip the switch and you look at the entrepreneurial side of the house, here you're the boss. You get to call all the shots. You get to leverage your time and your money, as well as resources and skills and efforts of others to make those decisions that you need to run a profitable business. You're not doing it through somebody else. And I think the most successful entrepreneurs, very honestly, are those who are creating those large networks. And, that's where they have little to no risk. You're the one who's telling people, who's telling more people, and you're creating a network of people who are leveraging their efforts for the mutual benefit of all. And so what's a better option, to reach the success and freedom that you're looking for? That employee who's unpredictable, or the entrepreneur where you get to predict all of your success? And, here's the fun part, because I can truly already hear it. You're saying, oh, but isn't that network marketing? And, isn't that one of those pyramid schemes? And you guys, trust me, I hear this all the time. I've probably heard it a million times, and I'll continue to hear it. But I think what most people don't know and realize is that there's 96 million network marketers across the globe who together collectively generate over $178 billion in retail sales each and every year. And so, yeah, that's a great number, by all means, but what does it really mean? So let's take a look at some of the other industries that really generate some big numbers. You look at the NFL, the most successful spectator sport in the US. It only generates $9.5 billion each year. The music industry, well, it comes in about $16.5 billion. Gaming industry, it's going up. It's at $67 billion, where the movie industry, $80 billion. And, the up and coming market, this was the biggest one that we could find, which is the organic products industry. They only come in at $91 billion. So when you combine all of these numbers there on the screen, they total $173 billion combined. So I hope you're starting to see, the bigger picture and the potential with network marketing right there. And when you see those numbers, it's really easy to understand how network marketing is a global answer to that plan B. And I also want you to think about this. What most people fail to realize is that the setup, the organizational structure of the typical corporate America, well, it's the true picture of that pyramid scheme, that we all hear about. And, you look at this picture here on the screen, and you've got the CEO at the top, you've got the president, he's got a couple of VPs, you've got middle management, your team leaders and supervisors, and down there at the very, very bottom are those hardworking employees that, really have no way to out earn those above them. And it's incredibly unfair. There's really no way for that new employee who's coming in to become the CEO. They're going to be getting the short end of the stick until they either move on, to the next job, or they lose their job and it's taken away from them. So, compare this to network marketing, where everything that you're going to earn, titles, ranks, the bonuses, etc., it's based on the work that you put in and how willing you are to share and to teach and to lead other people. I mean, it really is built on spreading the wealth, creating duplication to achieve success. And you have the opportunity to out earn that person who shared the product or the company with you. And quite honestly, even the person at the top of that, it's all built on you and what you choose to put into it. So, let's get into some more of the information and really start to talk and focus on you, because you really do have that opportunity to decide your own future and your destiny. And it really starts right here and right now. So, speaking of timing, I really do think this is a critical part of network marketing. And I also believe that if someone's telling you that timing doesn't matter, most likely they just don't have it, whether they're, too new, or maybe they're a little older, maybe they're more seasoned in the industry. So, a lot of studies have been done to determine what makes and breaks and sustains a company through success and failure, along with what drives the success through all of these different timeframes. And so, one of the best studies that was ever done was called the Business S curve, and it encompassed facts basically gained through a 50-year time frame, and it showed the different phases of a company's growth. And what the study found was that it's during that third phase, called the momentum phase, where it's most beneficial to join or to launch your business. And that's because the company's already been in business for a minimum of 2 years, and they're seeing growth patterns anywhere from 20% up to 100% of growth each year, which is huge. I think another point that's really important to highlight, as founded by the Direct Selling Association, is when you have those first 135,000 distributors who join a network marketing company and have the predictable success, they have the chance to participate in a once in a lifetime opportunity. And I think it's also important to note that while all the studies highlight the critical key to timing, I really do believe anybody can be successful, or even unsuccessful for that matter, with any company at any time in its lifespan, because it ultimately comes down to the fact that success lies in your hands only. It depends on what you put into it and give back to it. So I think that that's pretty important to note. And I think looking at another interesting statistic, most people, when they're asked what they would like to improve, lead with one of two things, and it's they either want improved health and or they want to improve finances. So the predictability here is that if you could literally remedy both of those situations with one opportunity, as well as be the first to the marketplace, your chance of success in that once in a life opportunity, they're huge, they're significant. And now you can see where this is a very lucrative plan B, to say the least. So let's look at what we've got here, because this really ultimately is your chance. Because here at Le-Vel, we became a network marketing company just 4 short years ago. And since that time, we've grown from a $10 million per year company all the way up to a $450 million per year company in that short time frame. And the other neat thing is that we're positioned to become a billion-dollar global sales company in the next 5 years because of that predictability. And so my question truly is simple. Wouldn't you like to capture a portion of that $550 million growth for you and your family? Because you really do have that opportunity to do that here at Le-Vel. And so let me give you a little bit more background on this. How this all began. How did we come to fruition? It ultimately all started with a text from Paul to Jason, as you can see on your screen, back in July of 2010. And the company was launched in 2012 with its product line, the Thrive Experience, as the first cloud-based company in the industry. And so what does this mean? What does that look like? When you look at most brick and mortar direct sales companies, they're bloated with employees at an enormous cost. You've got everything from buildings, W-2s, managing, staffing, real estate, secretaries, middle managers, all the utility bills. And it all adds up to a very high overhead and a high cost of doing business, which also then results in a very low distributor commission. And so with our cloud management system, it's the most state-of-the-art, the most efficient, and one of the most lucrative operations systems out there. It ultimately allows Le-Vel to operate with the lowest corporate overhead, and it also allows us to have one of the fastest response and problem-solving systems in the market to boot. So, while other companies are bogged down with management that's lowering the bottom line, Le-Vel's holding on to the revenue and putting it where it needs to be, which is with our product research and development, and more importantly to you, into the Le-Vel rewards plan. So I think another important thing to note here, Paul and Jason came to us with decades of combined experience in the network marketing industry, everything from the corporate side to the distributor side. And so when they decided to partner and to build this business, they really came in with a very brilliant decision to create that ideal company, one that brought in all of the good aspects and good qualities of the industry, and one that left out all of the bad, because they really wanted to create a new way of doing business, focused on a customer and the overall experience, but not based on a pitch or close. And I can tell you how much I appreciate that coming from the industry. Being a cloud-based business, it means that we build from our smartphones and our computers, not from the home party, not from a hotel meeting, not at a convention. We don't worry about inventory stocking. We don't fill our houses and our basements with products that, we may never clear out or make our money back on, because, Paul and Jason, they really believed in a different concept of business, and it's one that's proven to be very massively successful, to say the least. And so let's look at what exactly is that Thrive Experience. This is our product line, and it's 3 simple steps you're going to take in the first 40 minutes of every morning, and you're going to be done for the day. Very, very simple. It fits into exactly what you're doing. And so what you've got is capsules, a lifestyle mix shake, and that DFT, which is Dermafusion Technology foam patch. And so you're going to take 1 to 2 capsules as soon as your eyes open in the morning, before those feet even hit the ground, on an empty stomach. And you're going to wait that 20 to 40 minutes later. You're going to drink that lifestyle mix shake and have fun with it. You can get creative and fancy, throw it into a smoothie, add some add-ins and mix-ins, things like that, or you can keep it nice nice and simple with just some water and milk. It's really up to you. But once you drink that shake, you're going to apply that DFT, that dermafusion technology, to a clean, dry spot on your skin, and you're done for the day. That DFT is actually going to stay on your skin for 24 hours. It's basically considered wearable nutrition. And so when you rinse and repeat those 3 simple steps the following day, you'll just replace that DFT, and that's really it. Nice and simple. And so a couple of other highlights, that really what puts Le-Vel on a whole different level. First and foremost, guys, we're created in a pharmaceutical environment. The majority of our ingredients, they're pharmaceutical grade, as well as certified organic. That's huge because that's going to allow your body to absorb the ingredients, and it's going to absorb 95 to 98% of them, versus if you're out buying something off that big box shelf, you're only going to absorb about 5 to 15% of it because of the quality of the ingredients. It's got fillers, it's got synthetics, it's got a lot of junk in there your body just can't process, and so it's going to pass it. A second thing to really note here, guys, we're not a weight loss system. We're not a weight loss product or company. It definitely can be a side effect. I've seen some very incredible stories and results, but we're focused on the bigger picture, which is that we're here to fill in your nutritional gaps, and Thrive is going to do that. And trust me, guys, we all have them. Doesn't matter how clean you eat, how much you're in the gym, how you live your lifestyle with all the pollutants, the toxins, the additives that are in our water, things like that. Trust me, guys, we all have nutritional gaps, and that's what this is going to do. And so, with that, basically what's going to happen in that first 40 minutes of your morning, Thrive is going to deliver 100 synergistic vitamins, minerals, extracts, aminos, probiotics, prebiotics, and that's where you're going to get the powerful benefits of that. And I think, one of my favorite parts about this, number 5 right there, this is one of the most simple products that you will ever take. You're done in the first 20 to 40 minutes of your day. There's no meals to plan, no foods you can or cannot have. It literally was designed to fit directly into your lifestyle as it is. So one other big point to note is all of our products, they're gluten-free. They're all natural plant and food based. They're also non-GMO and synthetic free. So you're getting the purest, raw, clean products, all plant and food based, that are delivering to your body and delivering incredible benefits. And so I think that those are all very important things to note. So let's get on over to the fun stuff. Let's talk about the business opportunity, because ultimately that's why we're here. And, as I shared with you, this is a business opportunity, and it's a very significant one as well. And so, to commit to your personal success with a proven business opportunity, and I'm going to share with you a couple of different options, that you're going to see the different starting points that are available to you. So looking at the screen there, you've got that $200 starter pack. And basically this is going to offer you a couple of different options to select from. And this is a good option for someone who's basically just purchasing product for themselves. It's going to help you launch your business so that you can experience the products and ultimately create your own story on the product that you're going to be able to share. That second pack there, that's the $400 promoter pack. And this pack is set up basically to help you and a significant other, a business partner, or somebody else be able to start and start the Thrive Experience products, as well as also have some additional product to share as you build your network in your business. And I think it's important to note that sampling truly can help you create that massive explosion, because we've got quality products, and when people get them in their bodies, they get to see the simplicity and potentially even begin to notice some of the amazing benefits as well. Moving on to that third and final package, that is the $800 VIP pack. And this is for the go-getter, someone who's ready to jump in, create some massive success and duplication from day one. And this is a great pack if you're a gym owner, maybe you're a trainer, a salon owner, or someone who's looking to set up a display and have samples available. This is a great pack for you. And it also does come out with a bonus payment or payout on your commissions as well. So in addition to receiving that product for you and for sampling, you're also now going to get paid at that top level of the rewards plan for the first 4 months from the date that you buy this pack. And so, good, better, best options. It's really up to you to decide which one, and we're going to show you how from there. But I think it's important to note that all of these have one thing in common, and that's really the need for training, because, just think about it. You wouldn't start a coffee shop if you didn't know how to make a latte or a cappuccino. And so why on earth would you start a global network marketing business without the necessary skills or understanding of the industry? And I'll tell you, it's been proven that those that invest in themselves, whether it be through training and reading and self-development, things like that, you're going to make on average 11 times more than those who don't. So let me ask you, where would you rather be on payday? Because I know where I'm going to be. And so if you're serious about, making that additional income, and you want to do it faster than traditional business methods, you also want to do it predictably, this is the only way to do that, and that's to invest in yourself and your business. And so knowing that, you're going to want to commit to joining us. We have one corporate event every single year. It's in Dallas, Texas. This year it'll be in at the end of April. And this is where you're going to get to learn from the company leaders and the up and coming leaders about the necessary skill set, the mindset that it's needed to be successful. You're also going to learn, the right activities to be focused on, how to keep it simple, powerful, and so much more. And, I also want to make sure that you're plugged into our training tools, whether it be YouTube, corporate calls, training videos. And most importantly, guys, your sponsor and your team, those that shared this with you, they have a wealth of knowledge. And so it's important to plug into them. And so let's move on over and talk about what it takes to get that return on investment, because, this really is a critical variable here. And, the ultimate goal is to make money, to earn it quickly and very efficiently. And if you're going to make that investment of $200, $400, or even $800, you want to make sure that you're going to get that investment back, because it's very critical to you and to your success as a business owner to get back into the green and to get back ahead. And so the way that you're going to do that with Le-Vel is you're going to hit the fast track and earn what we call as our VIP bonuses. And each of these bonuses is worth up to $660 for you. And you also have the opportunity to walk out with this not just one time in those first 14 days as a Le-Vel brand promoter. You can actually earn this up to 2 times in that time frame, which basically means you can walk out with about $1,300 in your first 14 days. And so the way this breaks down is that with each bonus, you're going to be helping 4 people start their Thrive experience. 2 is customers on auto ship. And I want you to note, our auto ship is not scary. You're not tied. You're not committed for life. It's flexible, meaning you can go in, you can pause it, add to it, edit it, delete it. You can do whatever you need to, without penalty. So you don't ever have to stress about that. So you've got your 2 customers on auto ship. You have 2 brand promoters who purchase a brand promoter pack, which I just showed you on that last screen. And you need $800 in qualified online orders between those 4, those 2 customers and 2 promoters. When that happens, that's when you're going to earn up to $660 in bonuses. And again, guys, you can do this up to 2 times in those first 14 days as a qualified and active brand promoter. And so I think it's also important to know what happens after that. First and foremost, once you've got those 2 customers on auto ship, that's when you get to take advantage of that Refer To program and earn free Thrive. Great thing is this applies to both customers and promoters. And so everyone's got the opportunity to thrive for free. And trust me, guys, people will live on free. It's awesome. Also, as a promoter, in your first 30 days, if you earn that first rank of the company, that 4K VIP, you're going to earn a free mini iPad when you do that. From there, moving on up, when you hit 12K VIP, which is a second rank of the company, you're going to start to get to take advantage of the $800 monthly auto bonus. And that's if you drive a Mercedes, Lexus, BMW, or Cadillac, black or white, 5 years old or newer. And if you decide you just want to drive what you already drive, they're going to pay you $300 if it's not a qualifying car. So pretty awesome. You're going to get paid to drive your car. We also get the opportunity to earn basically 3 trips every single year. They're called lifestyle getaways. These are 5-star trips, guys. These aren't conventions. They aren't meetings. There's no, places that you've got to be, things you've got to do. These are literally go experience, the trip, go meet your team, go meet other leaders, and go enjoy the efforts of your hard work. You've also, through the end of April, there's a new rank or advancement bonus that's running. Definitely get back to the person that shared you with this. They'll give you more detail on it. But you have the opportunity to earn up to $1 million in bonuses every single time you rank advance. And so you may earn a $4,000 bonus. You may earn a $40,000 bonus. You may earn a $200,000 bonus, all the way up to $1 million. It's all based on the growth that you are creating with you and your team. And so pretty darn amazing things right there. Now let's kind of just move this on over. And I think it's important to note, I know a lot of people are probably sitting back kind of asking, how is all this possible? How can a company pay out so much to their promoters, especially with that last bonus I just mentioned? And how are they growing so fast in one of the worst economies we've ever seen? In a world where 95% of 65-year-old Americans don't have the ability to retire because they work that 40-year plan and they're basically still just over broke and they're really struggling. And that's where network marketing really comes in and offers that opportunity to be able to maximize growth by partnering with others to help train and to build and to create wealth. And with very minimal cost to join, you really do have that ability to create incredible residual income just by simply following the leader. And, speaking of leaders, I think it's important to note Le-Vel was actually awarded the Bravo Growth Award in 2015 because we had 254% growth in just 1 year alone. And we were actually named the fastest growing direct sales company in the world by the Direct Sales Association. And yes, I really do mean the world, you guys. That's a powerful thing to note. That is a huge award to earn. And again, it's because our product works. It's because our company is set up for success. And I think that that's important to note. And so, let's kind of switch gears back to the rewards plan again and talk about how and why this bonus plan works, how and why our company is so successful, and how and why we went from $10 million a year in sales to over $450 million per year in sales, and in that economy that we're living in and that we're seeing day in and day out. And I'm going to tell you guys, the answer is simple. It's because we work as a team, and that's what you're seeing right here. With our matching check bonus, we're incentivized for doing just that, for working as a team. Leaders are paid to teach, then they're rewarded with a 20% up to a 40% matching commission just for doing so. And so those people that you're bringing in, that you enroll, when you teach them, and you will teach them how to be successful, and they will be, then you're going to earn a 20 to 40% matching check bonus on two different parts of the compensation plan, just on their efforts, as a gift, if you want to call it that, from the company, just for enrolling that person and being willing to train them and to help them. And what's even more important and what's better is that as your new leaders start to create leaders themselves, and they're doing the exact thing that you just taught them to do, they're training their new leaders and they're really driving that down. Well, they're going to be receiving those same matching bonuses, and you're going to notice that your income continues to go up from there too and increase, because as their payroll increases, this is really where the power in numbers comes in, and working together as a team is so important. So you actually have a team of people that are working together for mutual benefit, and they're incentivized to do so. So it's not just go out, enroll someone, receive a bonus, never work with them again because they don't serve a purpose. We really focus on here that, the key is to help others be successful by training and by leading. And, you'll see that when you do that, you're going to earn incredible rewards just for doing so. And so pretty amazing bonuses right there alone, in addition to everything else we have. And so, I just want you to ask yourself about missed opportunities. What if you could have gone back in time? What if you could have been one of the first people to join or invest in a global company, something like Nike or Google, Facebook, maybe even some of the past network marketing companies that started years ago, like Mary Kay, even thinking Amway or Tupperware, would you have joined in had you had that opportunity? And, we can't now, because the time has passed. I guarantee that if you would have saw the vision back then, that you would have, because, it's one of those things that you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. And I really don't want you guys to add Le-Vel to that list of missed opportunities. So I want to close with that, or with this, just going back to our mission statement. We help others live the life that they deserve. That's what Le-Vel stands for. And so I'm inviting you to join us here at Le-Vel, to join our global movement for change, because, what we have is significant and the world truly needs this. And so I'm asking you to please get back to the person who invited you here, that joined, or to join us today, and ask yourself this: are you ready to take control of your life and your future? And if that answer is yes, then tell yourself that it is your turn and you deserve this. And so, the next move is yours. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to think about it. Where are you at in terms of joining us and changing your personal future? If you're at a 10, then get back to the person who invited you here today to get signed up right away, to get signed up now. And we're going to help, you get started with the training, etc., immediately, to find that success, to start hitting those bonuses and helping others live and feel better. If you're sitting at a 5, 5 or more, please let us know. Let us know what your questions are so we can help get them answered. We can help you see the true potential when you partner with us, when you do that. And for everyone else that's on this call, if you're still undecided, I just ask that you get back to the person that shared this with you and let them know what you need to see or hear to move up on that scale, because we simply just want you to make an educated decision. And so with that, just want to take some time and thank you again for joining us today. We hope that you found this information beneficial in terms of gaining information possibly that you didn't already have, and an opportunity for a plan B. And so with that, again, just thank you so much. God bless, and have an absolutely fantastic day.